Imagine this. You download a free game on your phone, just for fun. A few days later, you've spent more money on this free game than you ever thought possible. And you're not alone. Millions of people are falling into the same trap, without even realizing it. This is the story of how mobile games manipulate your mind, steal your time, and rake in billions of dollars every single year, without you even noticing. In 2022, the mobile gaming industry made over $90 billion. Games like Candy Crush, Clash of Clans, Genshin Impact, and Coin Master dominate app stores. They're colorful, they're addictive, and they're free, at least on the surface. But behind the friendly graphics and catchy sound effects lies a carefully designed system built to hook you, extract your money, and keep you coming back for more. Mobile games are not just entertainment, they are scientifically engineered addiction machines. Variable reward systems, borrowed straight from casino slot machines.
Some of you will probably be slightly shocked by all the tricks I have listed here, but I'll leave the morality of it out of the talk. We can discuss it if we have time later.
You never know when you'll win, so you keep playing. Daily rewards and FOMO. Miss a day, you lose your streak. Players log in every single day out of fear of missing out. Artificial scarcity, limited time events, exclusive skins, countdown timers. Everything is designed to create urgency. Game developers work closely with psychologists who specialize in behavioral design. Their job? Maximize engagement, maximize profit, and it works. Some players spend thousands, even tens of thousands, on a single mobile game without ever realizing how they got there.
Do with Ebony, then, get to work, be at work, and oftentimes have to find myself either hiding or trying to hide the fact that I had my game open on my phone. But around that time is when we first saw, the first whale come in, and it was a fellow who easily spent, $50,000 in the first 3 months he was playing to get his keep from like 0 up to max. And as more people were willing to spend those ridiculous amounts of money, then the game developers just kept feeding them and giving them more stuff to buy and giving them better buffs and giving them, everything that they could do. Really think about where you're sending your energy and spending your own energy, your mental energy, your physical energy, because games like that and companies like that are not worth your energy. They're not worth your time, and they shouldn't be supported by us.
Imagine spending $50,000 on a mobile game. That's not a joke. Chasing digital rewards that never truly satisfied them. To put that into perspective, in many countries, $50,000 is the equivalent of 2 years of hard-earned salary. It could buy a car, pay for education, or even be a down payment on a home. But for some, mobile game addiction turns money into pixels. Pixels that can quietly destroy savings, relationships, and mental health. And the worst part? These games are often designed specifically to keep people hooked, no matter the cost. Mobile games are not just entertainment, they are scientifically engineered addiction machines. Variable reward systems, borrowed straight from casino slot machines. You never know when you'll win, so you keep playing. Daily rewards and FOMO. Miss a day, you lose your streak. Players log in every single day out of fear of missing out. Artificial scarcity, limited time events, exclusive skins, countdown timers. Everything is designed to create urgency. Game developers work closely with psychologists who specialize in behavioral design. Their job? Maximize engagement, maximize profit. And it works.
A lot of psychological testing on some companies are famous for hiring psychologists to try to addict you to their game. So they measure where people level off and then they try to add an incentive for the game. So it's almost run like a casino. They want your attention locked and paying, and
I'm a sucker.
So maybe it's just a challenge for human beings to increase their discipline, right?
Yeah, I mean, why is it their fault that I want to play this game? Kevin mentioned Jetpack Joyride. I think that is a perfect example of a casual game.
Some players spend thousands, even tens of thousands, on a single mobile game without ever realizing how they got there. So how do these free games actually make billions? Microtransactions, small payments, $0.99, $2.99, add up quickly. Most of us don't notice, but some, called whales, spend tens of thousands. A shocking fact, just 1% of players generate more than 50% of the revenue. Loot boxes and pay to win, randomized rewards that closely resemble gambling. In some countries, governments have begun regulating or banning them altogether because of their predatory nature. Manipulative ads and data, harvesting. Even if you don't spend money, you're the product. Your behavior, your clicks, your time, all sold to advertisers. Children are especially vulnerable. Many mobile games target young users with bright visuals, characters, and easy mechanics, while hiding real money purchases behind friendly pop-ups. Families have reported kids accidentally spending thousands of dollars in games without parental consent. The emotional damage is real: frustration, addiction, financial stress. Some governments have started to take action. Belgium and the Netherlands banned loot boxes. Laws are being proposed worldwide to increase transparency. But the truth is, regulation moves slowly, and tech companies move fast. The best defense? Awareness. Knowing how these games manipulate you is the first step to protecting yourself and those you care about. Mobile games aren't inherently evil, but the way some of them are designed, that's something we all need to question. If you found this video eye-opening, hit like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Have you ever fallen for a mobile game trap? Let's talk about it.